Today is your future. This is Dr. John Lukomona. Now let's start running through the themes of today's program. This channel is there for you, and I'll also invite different people in different parts of or different sectors of business so they can speak to different audiences so that you can be spot on. If you are in the third sector, if you are in the finance sector, if you are in construction, if you are in agriculture, whatever sector it is, something is coming your way. I'm in the education sector and I love it because I provide a service that is solving a problem of ignorance. Ignorance is not a bad word, it simply means you don't know. Like I'm ignorant in some areas. To make myself informed, I go learn so that I do not remain ignorant. And on this note, I would like us to talk about some aspects of life. Here is a rubber band. It's got a tensile strength, and I can only stretch this up to a certain level before it snaps. Try to do that. Life is rather like that, and why the program today is your future is essential. It's because this mind, if it starts thinking differently, a later day called today will be a different day for you and me. When you begin to acquire new knowledge, it feels like you're being stretched. You're being stretched. But if you are stretched well enough, eventually you're catapulted. I'm sure that one went somewhere else. Okay. The idea is when you're stretched, you get to a point whereby you can no longer remain in the same position, but you're catapulted in the future. A good destination. Those people who refuse to be stretched in their knowledge, to be stretched in challenges, they'll always remain on the same spot. They never move forward because they're afraid of being stretched. Some people are very comfortable in one position and they always take what they call calculated risks. Other people never take nothing, no calculated risks, no risk at all, no desire to do anything new. They stay in the same location, and when they see other people move forward, they become afraid for the people moving forward. Which kind of person are you? If you want to make a difference in somebody's life, in your life, you've got to make a step. Making a step doesn't need you to have all the conditions right. If all of us from what we do, we are to find all the conditions right to move, we would never move. 2019 began differently for me. I'd made up my mind. I'd watched a lot of videos on property. I watched a lot of people do things that are spurring them on different places. Myself, I've run platforms for 14 years now where I bring people together on the platform of Amaka Awingi, different businesses from different backgrounds, government officials, and so forth. 14 years networking, exchanging ideas. And I've also been specializing in particular on disseminating information through knowledge exchange. That is to say, transfer knowledge to somebody who pays you money for that. It's a good business, isn't it? But I had to change something in me to be able to climb up to the next level in another area where I believe I could excel. But if I don't take a chance to move, that desire to move to the next level would only be a desire and no results will come out. Many people who succeed in life are those people, when they make up their mind, let's take an example of a business. A business is simply a vehicle to provide a solution in the community. And the reason why people come to give you money, because you're giving value to them, out of a business. If a business is not moving, maybe because it's a hobby, you're the only market. But let's assume that you are providing a service for which people are coming to buy. Now you have come to a place where you want to grow to the next level. If you wait for all the green lights to be green, you have to wait longer. What you have to do, the first question you ask yourself in any business venture, is it viable? Question 1. If the answer is yes, good. Is it doable? Yes. Viability means are there enough people, or what we call critical mass, to be able to buy into this idea and make it sustainable. That is to say, when you serve, they give you finances because they're buying value out of your business, and their lives are improving because they're coming to you. Then your business is sustainable. If the answer is yes, those two questions, is it viable? Is it doable? The third one, which is very important, is it legal? If these three answers have been yes and yes, you have no need to stay on where you are. Do step out. When you step out, it's like that rubber band because you're entering new territories. This is how you begin to feel stretched. You feel stretched on your finances, you feel stretched in your thinking, you feel stretched on a new networks because you begin to meet new people, new challenges. So as you keep on going in that new direction, you feel that kind of tension. We call it positive tension because that is necessary to move you forward. Positive tension moves you forward. This is so common even in management. This is so common even in organizations. This is so common even in faith groups. When there is positive tension, I can assure you that you're going to go to the next level. You're going to fly. You're going to fly. I like some of my students, and most of them now, they know me, say, fly. Because if you've got certain things in your bag already, I don't see a reason why you should remain on the same level. You must do what? Fly. So this tension that you're experiencing now, because you're thinking of a new direction, is called positive tension, and it's good. It's like a newly born baby. Have you ever seen one baby run? Hey? They just come from the womb, they're running. No. They're like, now the question is, are they not human beings? Oh, yes, they are. But how come they're not walking like you, the adult? No, they can't. Because they're learning to live in this life. So is the new environment that you're going in. The tension you feel is because you're learning to live in that new environment. Now, somebody who's already in that territory or has been there for 5 years, they no longer feel that tension. Because now their muscles are built up. They can handle dynamics in that realm. Now, if you identify such people, you can ask them to mentor you. Mentorship is somebody holding your hand, helping you in that step, giving you counseling, giving you some tips, not complete support where they just carry you like a baby. No. They give you some tips. It's like when you're teaching your newly born baby or growing up child, at some point, you let them start doing their legs like that. So is development. So is business growth. That tension, when you find a mentor, they begin to explain to you that is positive tension. Don't worry, it will pass very soon. And they tell you, this is how you do things. This is how you get about this one. And that mentorship helps your journey to be shortened as compared to somebody who had no help. Why is it so essential that you get a mentor? So that they can actually, in fact, push you in the right direction, give you proper information. And also, when you have a mentor, their networks becomes your networks. In other words, you begin out to soar higher and higher, simply because you have got an environment that is supportive. So that positive tension is beginning to ease off. As it eases off, you are growing. So don't give up hope. Don't be afraid of stepping out. In this first program in 2019 of Today's Your Future, I want to tell you, don't give up hope. I want to tell you that what you're about to start, if you've answered these three questions in the business realm, is it viable? Is it doable? Is it legal? Step out. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Step out. When you step out, it's like a scripture I read in the Bible. When the children of Israel were stepping out, they stepped their first foot in the river Jordan. And as soon as they did that, God did the rest. The river Jordan parted and they started walking through. As long as you don't step out, other things won't follow through. This is the secret part of success. When you are sure that this is doable, it's viable, it's legal, step out. Don't wait for all the green lights to turn green, green, green. You have to wait longer. Maybe you may never even step out. But if you answer these three questions, is it doable? Is it legal? Is it viable? Step out. You get the point? Is it legal? Is it doable? Is it viable? If the answer is yes, step out. If you say, is it doable? Is it viable? Yes to these questions. Is it legal? No, don't step out. Because if you step out on illegalities, you are putting yourself in trouble. Eventually, the law will catch up with you. So, is it legal? Yes. Is it viable? Yes. Is it doable? Yes. Step out. What you're going to do this year? You're going to step out. What you're going to do this year? You're going to step out. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. In this room I'm doing my first program is one of the apartments that we help people who are in transit. They want somewhere to sleep. They want somewhere to lay their head, to just be comfortable. We call it home from home. Because when they come to these apartments, oh, they love it so much. Here's a big question. What is in your apartment? What is in your rooms? Is it rubbish? Do you throw rubbish in that room? Every single thing that you don't need, you throw it rubbish in that room. You are sitting on gold. Look at what that room can do for you. What you're going to do? Is it legal? Yes. Is it doable? Yes. Is it viable? Yes. Step out. Okay, let's do it again. Is it legal? Yes. Is it doable? Yes. Is it viable? Yes. Step out. Okay, let's do it again. Is it legal? Yes. Is it doable? Yes. Is it viable? Yes. Step out. Let's do it again one more time. Last time. Is it doable? Yes. Is it viable? Yes. Is it legal? Yes. Step out. Thank you. Signing off but still present with you. This is Dr. John Luke Komona. Don't forget to press that button in the corner right now. Sign up on the website for the next coming motivational talk. I run once every year in June. The big one comes every year in June. Click on the archiving button. You're going to find it there. And I run on a regular basis, almost 6 weeks in running, every 6 weeks, Property Value Addition School. And also, if you are abroad, outside the UK, or in the UK, and you're an entrepreneur, you are looking for more knowledge, I run a scholarship scheme through the West Midlands Open College. Click as it passes through here, boom, and download an application form. Every 12 weeks, we are developing entrepreneurs. Signing off, but still present with you. This is Dr. John Komona on Today is Your Future.